LA comic.
She's at the U-Haul.
No way.
No way.
I mean, God forbid a guy blacks out and drives around.
That's not who I was expecting to get out of the car.
Welcome back to another episode of Men at Work podcast. We're here with Ian Bagg.
Yeah.
It's going to be a punchline all weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And Matt Fulcrum.
Matt Fulcheron, the
Fulcheron.
other white Matt.
I call him Fully.
Fully. Can I call you Fully?
Sure, if you like.
So Canadian boy.
Yeah.
Is that another Canadian boy?
No, he's from Pennsylvania, Maryland.
No,
Hold
from
on.
Maryland, yeah.
Hold on.
Maryland.
Yeah.
But you lived in Philadelphia, didn't you?
Never.
Oh, why did
Okay,
I? Oh,
nice.
you lived in Baltimore.
I lived in Baltimore.
Same violence.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Yeah.
Slightly different vibe.
Yeah. Does your agent usually book all your dates when there's a massive protest going on this weekend?
My agent doesn't. My agent that booked all this stuff did not care what was going on.
Yeah, it sounds about
He
right.
didn't care if it was going to help me or hurt me. He's just like, you're going there now. Oh, by the way, you're coming back to L.A. and then you're going to Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Then you're going to Iran for a one-stay weekend. Yeah. Cool, yeah.
We're doing two.
To light the mood.
Yes.
We're doing two shows in the Grand Palace.
Yeah, we did. We usually record in Rittenhouse Square, which is right in Center City. And for
Today,
yours
no.
and our safety, we said, you know what? Let's go to Punchline. We'll go over to
I love
Punchline. It fits the bill a little bit.
And nobody's in the city right now.
No.
You
Yeah.
guys' podcast is all about people walking by, right?
It really
Yeah.
is, and we've probably seen about 7 since we've been setting up for the last 30 minutes, so that's going to
Oh,
prove.
man, somebody just said 30 minutes. Like, I changed it from 12 to 12:30.
No.
At 12 o'clock, they were running around.
Yeah.
We couldn't keep track of all these people.
But
at
Bagg, you
12:30.
want to show up at 12:30.
Oh, man. So how do you like Philly? How many times? You've been here before, I'm guessing?
Philly's great. Philly actually, it's just fun. It's just everybody always says be careful when you're in Philly. Because I remember the first time I went to a Flyers game.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody's like, be careful when you're there. And the guys that sat in front of me,
Yeah.
they were wearing home and away jerseys, right? And they were wearing turtleturnecks under their jerseys, these two fellas. And I'm just like, this is the most pansy city I've ever been to.
Oh, shit. Did you tell him that?
I just said, I'm not afraid to fight you two.
What do you think
You
about
and your turtlenecks.
What do you think about the Tocchet signing?
I think it's fantastic.
Oh,
yeah.
God, I
I'm a
hate it.
Vancouver fan.
Okay.
So we had him for 2 years, and I think he's great, and I think he'll come here, and who knows what he's going to do with his team because he got some problems, but I think it's going to be great. It'll be great fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it just feels like the ultimate Flyers move. So the Flyers here, if you're not familiar, like, they hire from, if you've ever played on the Flyers and you've ever had a playoff moment,
Yeah.
you will get a position with the Flyers to the day you die.
At some point, you'll be getting a check forever.
Yes,
which
Danny.
is fantastic.
Danny Briere, Keith Jones,
Yeah.
uh,
Rick Tocchet.
Wayne Simmons.
Rick Tocchet. Wayne Simmons is on the board of advisors. Yeah,
Yeah, Wayner.
So
Wayne is for people who didn't follow the Flyers growing up. We just heard that we had one black player on the NHL team, and we were like, pretty sweet, nice. So that
like
just
that
sticks
guy.
with us to this
What's
day.
his name? We got the Wayne Gretzky of black guys.
That's right.
We got
He's
Wayne Simmons.
Wayne, part 2. He's running late.
He's half Gene Simmons, half Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Simmons.
Gene Simmons. Is Gene Simmons Canadian?
His wife is.
Okay, got it.
do Canadians
Came up and still. Oh, here's somebody.
do Canadians just know everybody from Canada who made it out?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, they're.
Nope.
They're.
I think she was flirting with us.
Warming up, Ian.
you're a
Warming it
natural
up
at
for
this.
two
This
shows
is
tonight.
technically what we usually do. Just be like, we just harass people saying, please, if you come on.
She's
you'll have
actually
fun."
stopped. Too bad you guys didn't have a wireless. Just run over there and talk to her for a bit.
I think it's working. Get
Hey,
the lab
girl, how
bug
you
out.
doing? You getting parking for the big riot? Right on.
So Matt, how's it being back in Pennsylvania?
I love
Right.
Philadelphia. It feels good to be on the East Coast.
Yeah.
He's
We
a
got
Maryland
a
boy.
cheesesteak at Pat's yesterday on the way in.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And to me, Philadelphia is just a home away from home. I love it. I always feel good
Is there
when
any
I'm here.
is there any Baltimore Philly beef that we don't know about?
There's no Baltimore. Baltimore has beef with nobody.
I feel like we love each other.
You
I feel
are like our-
Baltimore is a self-containing violent city.
Yeah, you hate
Sure.
each other.
I
Shout
mean,
to
we
them.
just go after each other.
That's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
You are like our southerner drunk cousins. It's like everybody started in Massachusetts. Some made their way down to
Right.
New York. Some made their way down to Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Some made their way down to Baltimore, and then they just stayed in Baltimore.
Well, it's funny because that makes the Baltimore ancestors seem ambitious, but when you get there, it doesn't feel that way.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Baltimore. I'm just kidding because I love. I mean, but
Yeah.
they're definitely like a quirky, weird, mixed matched. Even the architecture is just
Sure.
so kooky.
You guys talk
you know,
nuts
What's funny
down there.
is when you said ancestors, I don't have headphones on, so I thought you said incestors.
Yeah, well,
The Baltimore
Didn't we
incestors.
find
Yeah, they're still
out?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still there. They're a tight-knit family. You just said that. Yeah.
Weren't you telling me the U.S. is pretty inbred?
Yeah. 23andMe not only found families, they also found out that America's way more inbred than anybody ever thought.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah, which is
Which
funny
is
because it's such a
weird.
big place, right?
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
so many people coming from all over the world
Yeah.
just to be incest,
Yeah,
just to do incest.
to fuck their brother.
That's
a good point.
crazy.
Yeah, it's a great point.
Wow.
Mix it up.
Immigration.
Get in a commercial.
That might be the argument for immigration, dude. Bring them from other lands so we don't have to fuck our sisters anymore. It's
Come
just
on.
ruining our lives.
Let's put some new blood into this place.
Yeah.
Holy shit! So, Canadian guy, hockey guy, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Gotta be. I know
I
you
like
have
the
a podcast
hockey.
with a former hockey pro.
With the Detroit Red Wing that I grew up with,
Boo.
Jeff Sharples, now flies jets.
Wow.
That's pretty cool, right? Played hockey
I
and
hate-
flies planes.
Yeah.
What a good
I
life.
hate the Red Wings.
Really?
Yeah, the Red
Are you a
Wings.
hockey guy?
Yeah, a little bit, but back in like the glory days of the Flyers, like the Red Wings were always our daddy.
You just hate pilots, dude.
Yeah,
That's what I thought you were gonna say.
dude, I will not be flying anytime soon.
Yeah, the pilots are having a rough
I
go
like-
at it. Yeah.
I don't like guys that use instruments.
How have you guys been with like flying everywhere, being like comedians going everywhere?
We don't give a fuck. We're ready to die today.
Yeah, true. You guys did agree to do this podcast. You don't have any standards at all.
That's true, dude. Someone might shank you guys.
That's actually great for you to say with the way you're flying back. He's
Yeah,
flying
yeah.
back on
I'm
Frontier,
on
so that's his
Frontier. Yeah.
attitude right there.
but that's
They
the
don't
thing.
even have their licenses.
You read all the headlines. It's like American, it's United, it's JetBlue. It's never Frontier
It's
or
never
Spirit.
Spirit.
It's
Yeah.
never
Because
Spirit.
it's empty and they fucking cancel most of their flights.
It's
you
the
have
best.
to you have to pay to go down on Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like,
That's
if you
an
want us
extra
to
40.
crash, that's $25.
That's all time.
And they don't have that money. The people that are flying it don't have that money.
They're like,
so,
well, I guess
so
we
they
gotta
always make
get
that.
Which is even worse because
Oh.
then you gotta fucking find a taxi. They can't afford that either.
Oh shit! Like, yeah. I mean, I'm not flying anytime soon. I have no plans. Of flying.
Really?
No, dude. I'm done.
Because I hear what you're saying, and it's unacceptable the amount of planes that are crashing. But the percentage
It's unacceptable.
That's a great way to put it.
It is. It is.
I'm glad that Matt's putting his stamp down on there. It's
If
unacceptable.
If you
Unacceptable.
spent $300 on a ticket, you should not crash.
That's
a
true.
lot
Yeah,
of
that's
money.
fair.
But
Agreed.
But
Is that what it is to keep your life $300 nowadays?
No, I'm just saying if you pay for a ticket and it's $300, they should go.
They should land instead of
otherwise
crashing.
you're gonna want your money back.
Yeah, but don't you want to land in the water one time, like a crash landing into the
No,
water? I think
fuck
we
no.
all got to try it at least once, dude. That'd
If
be
I'm
so
going out, I
fun.
better go out in the water. I
Never
better
trust
not.
a guy with a red mustache.
Yeah,
If I gotta go
Hold on one
into, if I gotta go into an Indian, what was it? The one
I
that
think they're
just
gonna
crashed.
park. You know what's
Yeah.
gonna great? I think they're gonna park right there.
You're
Awesome.
lying.
I love it.
Keep it moving.
Please, if you care about
Keep
anything.
it moving. No, we got cameras.
How you doing? They think we're
Some
talking to her.
people-
She's like, I'm not parking here. I'm just talking to
Keep
you.
it moving.
They got a van filled of.
How about this guy?
No
Employee?
way.
Oh, no,
No way.
dude. Can you pull up at least a little bit?
There, he's gonna pull up a little bit more.
Hey, my
You good on that one?
They're actually parking
I'm all
right there.
shouting into the mic.
my dude. Can you go like 10 feet due south?
There, they're gonna go.
There we go. We're moving. You gonna pull up a little bit?
Yeah. Who's playing there? Who do you think's there?
Oh,
So far, it's, I think they're a thrash metal band.
probably Mannequin Pussy.
It's gonna come up.
Is Mannequin Pussy back
Right
in town?
now.
Yeah, they're
Is it
touring.
Mannequin Pussy?
They're touring at the Man.
That is the best name.
There we go.
There we go. That's the only one that counts.
Thank you, Fred.
Appreciate you. It's gonna be a good day, folks.
Thanks.
It's gonna be a good day. Hell of a day.
Yeah.
We
And
just
now all
skipped
the
over.
Okay.
now all the white supremacists come flying out of that U-Haul.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get iced.
Yeah. That is
Go to
true.
El
Did you bring your
Salvador.
papers with you?
Yeah, you gotta be careful
I know.
there.
I had no idea you had to bring your papers nowadays. The good news is I look like a founding father, so I'm fine. A foundry father. That's what they should call that.
Yeah, what is the what's the loose interpretation of a Canadian looking at what's going on in the U.S. of A. these days?
Confusion.
Loose?
Yeah.
Bala confusion.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they doing down there? Hey, hey.
Are you ready to be
What are they doing
51?
down south?
What's that?
Are the boys up north ready to be 51?
No, I am against that because I paid for my immigration, and if my buddy Trent gets it for free, that is
Trent.
fucking bullshit.
That is true.
Yeah.
So you're not originally from Canada? You moved to Canada, or you?
No, I'm
lived there?
originally from Canada, but I
Okay.
also grew up in Australia.
Oh,
Yeah, and I now I live in America.
which I feel like Canadian accent and Australian accent can't be too far away from each other, right?
Way
It's
different.
pretty far. Yeah,
You think
it's pretty
so?
far.
Hell
I feel
yeah,
like
dude.
Canadians have a little bit of that Australian twang.
I'm gonna put a piece of tape over that temple shirt
Why?
because that does
you
not
don't
sound
sound
like
educated.
Yeah, that does not sound like a college answer.
It's a public
You guys
university.
sound the same, right?
It's actually just a Jewish temple. It's not even the school.
Oh my
There's
God.
not
Yeah.
much different than the
That's
Canadians
funny.
and the
He just- he went to
Australians.
temple.
Yeah.
You guys,
Just went to a temple one time.
Matt actually and I have great respect for the temples. We just played one in D.C.
We've
on
kissed the rock.
Thursday.
We've worn the hats. We've done it all. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it was crazy.
got-
we played a synagogue.
We played a
and
synagogue on
it felt
Thursday.
way.
Yeah.
Very unholy,
Yeah.
to say the things we were saying.
How are those
No.
crowds?
Well, they were good, but they weren't. There wasn't like a Jewish parish, for lack of a better word.
No, it was all
congregation.
It was all
It was
Gentiles
a
that
regular
came.
venue. It was a regular
Yeah.
show.
It's a regular show. They had to put their they had to fill out big forms to buy the tickets.
Yeah.
Because of everything that's going on. And then we went on stage, and Matt and I have a little bit of Catholicism in our background.
Yeah.
Where you guys going? You want to come over and talk?
Talk about what you do for a living?
5 minutes of your time.
We always talk to this
I
band.
got
don't
two
have any
questions.
clipboards.
Come
we're
on.
Not, we're not those people.
What about the roadies? What about the band? Does the band want to come talk?
It kind of looks like
Smoking
Jared
pot.
from Subway.
You can bring the vape on.
That's not a good look.
He's going to come answer. Nope, he just changed his mind. Anyways, we're on the stage, and
Yeah.
we got a little bit of Catholicism, and we notice that it's very much the same as the Catholic Church. All right, it's time to stop a buffet. Sir, would
Hey.
you like to answer some questions?
And then maybe you could bench the
Come
table
on.
after this.
The only question is, how much do you bench? I knew
All
it!
right.
Fucking beefcake.
What do you say?
425.
It's all downhill from there.
Puff, dude.
425. One arm.
Holy shit, 425.
Oh my god, I used
Has
to bench.
never bought any hair product.
He just came out the womb bald. Gonna die bald.
Picking things up, putting them down.
Going bald is a horrifying endeavor. Even you're in good shape with the hair. How's your hair? What do
No,
you got?
I've been losing it for years.
Yeah, you're still holding
so
on.
I'm 50, so it's not bad.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
really
What do you got
good.
going
Yeah.
on? Ready?
Not great, not bad. I'm somewhere in
You're
the
there.
middle.
Wispy.
Yeah, I'm keeping them honest.
Yeah,
I'm keeping
you're
them
there.
honest. Yeah.
You're there. You. How old are you?
29.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty
There's
bad.
your
That's
problem.
That's exactly what I was saying. Yeah.
There's your problem. I'm going to suggest no sun.
No sun. I mean, I'm already pale, so that's been a no sun thing for a while. It's
No,
been a
you-
tough one.
Is your mom bald?
No, I don't
Then
talk
you're
to her
fine.
much anymore these days.
they say you get it from your mother's
Your mom's
side.
father.
She went
Yeah.
bald, and I stopped talking to her. I
I'm
was
not
like,
talking about her
gonna
head. How's her
What-
bust,
I was
bro?
like, what are we running a fucking circus over here, lady? Grow some hair, you know? But, chemo, stuff like that. No, I'm kidding. I'm horsing.
Mom's always doing a Make-A-Wish to get some money.
Make a
She's
wish.
completely fine,
Wig.
but she's just her genes. It's her
She's
genes.
an
She's got no
entrepreneur.
hair.
Yeah, she went on to make a wig. Yeah, no, that's cool. I mean,
What do you think those guys are, that band?
I would love to talk to him. Yo, does the band want to come on?
You guys
Promote
want to answer a
yourself.
couple questions?
very loosey-goose, very fun.
Come over
You guys
here.
want to
promote-
answer a couple questions?
Come promote your show.
You guys got it. What about that?
We're just going to get the entire lineup of Phil Moore,
I'm
Brooklyn
gonna-
Bowl, and Punchline today.
Here we go.
Here we go.
It's like we're knighting every car.
Yeah. Oh, go Dogs.
Sure.
What have you
Bangkok
learned
Eagle
since you
Corps.
came from Canada? Or have you acclimated?
America?
Yeah, have you acclimated yourself to like our college football? Or are you still fucking with the Grey Cup?
I find the college football boring.
Why?
Just it's just for a long time it was not paying the kids, making
Mm-hmm.
them work in school and work on the field, and then most of them not making it to the
Yeah.
NFL, and some of them being broke and having to live off the glory days of football
Yeah.
and college.
Yeah.
And I'm all about paying the children so they don't have to be dicks the rest of their life while working at the factory.
That's
like
pretty
that.
fair.
I like that.
What
You
is
see
the
a Sarah
comparison?
McLachlan commercial, you just donate. I like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I give money to the kids.
What's the Canadian comparison for college football? Like, do you guys have
Hockey.
anything that? Is it just hockey?
It's
Like college
it's
hockey?
actually junior hockey.
Where you guys go real young.
Yeah, it's basically the same, where it's like one step below, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, and then people go nuts for it, and it's cheap to go to, and they shake the stands, and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Get hammered, yell at your child.
Damn.
Scream at the child. You got to scream at the child.
Do you guys have
Right,
NIL in
right.
junior hockey?
What's that?
Do you have NIL money in junior hockey? They're paying.
They're having to change it because of that.
Yeah.
They didn't pay, like they're giving the kids like $200 a week,
Yeah.
and they get some education. But yeah, it's all changing. It's all changing now, boy.
Yeah, I've met the junior hockey kids. I met a couple that flamed out. The education isn't really doing much.
They,
It's all a dream.
yeah, you should not. I think when you're doing when you're trying to make it to the big leagues, you should not be doing your education. You should do it after things don't work out, or after you're done playing the sport.
Yeah, I think Bryce Harper actually had a really good point about that. Like the minor league baseball system. Basically,
Yeah.
like these guys come out of high school, they try to make it. They're in there for 8 years. They have absolutely no degree
Yeah.
after and stuff. So they were like, you should.
It's like the military; they only know how to kill, and then they just dump them off the side of the street.
Yeah, speak for yourself, dude.
And then, were you in the military?
No, but I don't know.
I thought you, when you said speak for yourself, I thought, this guy only did paperwork.
They're looking for us. The military's coming for us right now. We got to be nice to them. They kill and they're nice, and they have
They only
puppies.
know-
and
they only
Come
know
for
to
you no
kill.
matter what, dude.
they go-
You sure?
Yeah. Look at this. We should probably take that down.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of immigrants right there just coming in with their luggage.
Out of that U-Haul right there.
Where are they staying, dude?
This is the LA riot right here.
They
Just
don't
all
have
seven of them.
Just for scale.
You know what's great?
Just the amount of towners.
You know what's
It's
great
how
about it?
bad it
It's
was.
2 scale, yeah.
not one instrument.
They're all DJs.
That is
These days
true.
it's all
Is
DJs.
that what it is?
True. It's all cosmetics and
Merch.
Merch.
They're going to get on stage
Something
and do
to
it,
push.
get ready with me. Yeah.
Something to lift the luggage.
What do
Yeah,
you,
what do you-
guys,
yeah,
are you guys
Gatorade.
tuned in on like the TikTok culture? Because you guys are some elder statesmen yourselves. So
Yeah, you got a
No,
pretty
I
good
just-
TikTok follow.
I do okay. I do
Yeah.
okay on the TikTok.
yeah.
I just post my videos and then duck out. I try not to look. I don't know the language in other words.
Finally a
Yeah.
drum.
That might be.
God.
That's it. Just
Are
one
you-
snare drum.
Are you a comment reader? Do you dive into the comments at all? or-
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My comment, like the
Yeah.
comments on mine.
Yeah.
I read other people. Like when I see a video, I go instantly to the comments
Really?
to see
Yeah.
what people have said. But with mine, I'm just like, for the most part, if things come up and somebody says something nice, I talk to them. If somebody says something stupid, sometimes I'll tease them, and
Yeah.
sometimes I'll
Yeah.
just ignore them. Because nothing hurts somebody that says something more when you don't respond.
Oh, that's,
Yes.
that's my move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
even.
just like-
I don't even read them most of the time.
Yeah.
But you're right. Like people will like get, I'm gonna fucking talk
I'm
shit,
gonna-
yeah,
and then it's
and nothing.
just like nothing happens after they talk shit.
Yeah.
But there's
And they're
nothing
like,
better.
And then they move to the next
But
person.
they-
YouTube's
Yeah.
even better because
Yeah.
all you do is you can mute them,
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
And they'll never know.
And none of their stuff will be seen, and they don't know that it's not being seen. So they can have a whole chat with themselves, like eight comments. You're a dick. Come on, son of a bitch. I'll kill you.
That's
And-
crazy.
Yeah.
I had a tough week on the old internet.
What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
The internet saw me throw like a girl at a charity flag football game.
Oh no.
I threw a pick six,
Oh no.
wobbled it.
Well,
What
what,
do
you
they
need
say?
to know is everyone on the internet is perfect and they've never made any mistakes.
Yeah, exactly.
that's
So
why
I,
they're coming after
yeah.
you.
I work in Philly sports and everything, in the media and stuff, and we have like a charity game, and it was basically like, how can this guy criticize people, criticize like Eagles football players, and he can't even throw a football himself, which is a very fair
Fair enough.
enough.
But you know what? All you have to say is, look, I criticize because I know how I throw, and they throw like me.
Exactly, and I was the one who posted it. Now listen,
Oh my God.
this is
Yeah.
I hold on to the football too long. I had to wobble it in there. It goes off her hands.
And that girl almost just got
destroyed.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Maddie, here you go.
I got my football.
Oh, so I like that, man.
Okay,
It's just a bunch of
Go ahead.
lollipop
Face
throwing
I've only
pussies on this podcast. I like this.
I've only thrown once in the past 30 years, so I want you to look
That's
at my. I
insane
want you to
numbers.
look at my throw
How have you gone 30 years without throwing anything?
because I don't really
Never
like
gets the call.
No, not throwing anything.
Yeah.
Throwing,
never
a,
called the radio?
throwing a football is different than throwing anything. Throwing a football is a specific throw.
I agree with
Am
you.
I wrong?
Yeah.
What do you
I think
think you're
that's
good
totally
throwing
fair.
at?
Tennis balls.
Baseballs?
For a dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
It's gonna be a second.
So basically I got called a girl. I said you can't throw. Why would you post this? That's the thing though. I posted it, so I win.
Yeah. So you were showing them how bad you were, and they're like backing it up.
Speaking of muting conversations, I muted all the conversation.
That's awesome.
As you should.
People are too mean.
Yeah, I could keep up with it, dude.
I totally
Why are
pitched.
you on Sports Channel? Were you a sporty guy? In
So I
college?
I played small D3 ball basketball.
Where?
Washington College, actually in Maryland.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have fun? Did you go to Europe or anything?
We did go to California, which was fun. I quit after
Once
a year
again,
and a half.
that's
Not
time-
Europe.
Yeah. Not Europe.
to go to Europe. Idaho was fun.
I went to the Europe of the West, California.
And
Okay.
then, okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's
so-
fun. I think there's like the real upper echelon college where they should be paid
Yes.
and they shouldn't play. They shouldn't have to go to school.
Yeah.
Right. And then there's underneath it where you'd maybe do a little bit of school.
You have to.
And you play sports.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
But you can still finish your education afterwards.
Well, here in the
Sure.
States, they treat D3 ball, which nobody's going to the NFL or the NBA D3.
Right.
They treat it like D1.
Yeah,
They treat
which
you
is
like,
just stupid.
which is so dumb.
Yeah.
Which is like go to class, go to study hall, have practice, play games, get up at 6 a.m, do lifts and stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
why am I doing this?
Calm it down a little bit, guys.
Exactly. I'm going to literally
how about
work in
prepare me
insurance.
for life instead of you trying
Yeah.
to get a D2 job.
Let's
Here
see
comes
this.
Matt's throw.
It's not a good throw, but it is a far throw.
Oh, you guys are at the Two Bears 5K? Okay.
Not good. I've been told it's
That's a
not
nice
good, but
throw.
it went to the back.
I
And
saw-
I
yeah.
I was surprised I could do that.
You reached all the way back,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah. So
That's not
That's
bad.
a
you
nice
go.
throw.
There
For a
you
guy
go.
who hasn't thrown a football in
Have you-
30 years.
Have you shown him yours yet?
Did
Watch
you see mine?
I haven't seen
watch
yours,
him get
no.
watch him get a special needs girl just clocked.
She did almost get her block knocked off.
She made a wish.
I'm not going to point my microphone at this guy because I have a feeling he will answer.
Yeah, you're exactly right, sir.
You're good. you've been tested.
You're a natural.
You've been tested. L.A. has done you well.
I don't think that was terrible.
Thank you.
Yeah, no.
How about the girl at the
I
end just almost getting just destroyed,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
never being able to remember
Yeah.
anything from her first 19 years?
Yeah.
Honestly, the
No,
ball was the ball was deflated. Tom Brady would have loved it.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think it was bad.
thank you.
But you got to know who you're talking to. But I don't think it was bad. I think
I
they
do.
wanted to fucking hate on you, and they went for it.
They've been waiting and waiting, and you gave them a little bit of an in, and they broke through that door, just like that band going in over there.
Yeah.
They gave him a little bit of a
That's a
boom.
beard and a half.
Look
Holy
at that
shit.
beard.
That guy's the real deal.
broken leg because he tripped on his beard.
He's got
Oh
a
my
horsetail.
God.
Now that's I have no issue with the pick. If I can give my own
thank
rundown
you.
of it,
Yes.
that guy was trying way too hard.
But I was
You
trying way
can't
too
run
hard.
that
So
fast.
if I'm trying way too hard and that guy's trying way too hard, then we kind of just cancel each other out.
Yeah, but if his trying hard looks a little bit better because he ran pretty fast, then it's hard to argue with that one.
Well, we're not getting anybody walking down here, so you might as well. Oh. That guy looked.
Yeah, he liked it.
He almost ran into the U-Haul.
That was
He
great.
distracted.
Caused an accident.
Caused an accident.
We killed a whole band.
It's funny how some people get it and some people are like, no.
No, we're not playing.
Give me your worst job ever before you got into comedy.
Before I got into
Or
comedy,
maybe it's
my
comedy.
worst job. I'll tell you my best job before I
Tell
got
me your
into
best
comedy.
job. Yeah, there we
I
go.
worked in explosives.
What?
Yeah.
In Canada or
Yeah,
California?
Canada.
What'd you do
Like
there?
in a gold mine. Like I started at the bottom. I would move
Up the gold mine?
dynamite from a magazine into the truck. And
You
then I
have-
went from there to delivering the dynamite. And I went from there to setting up blasting patterns at a mine. It was fantastic.
You have the resume of a
Whoa.
Taliban member.
I have.
I started.
Yes. I have the dating history as well. Ooh, that sounded horrible. Sounded like I dated really young girls.
Pretty loaded. Yeah, just like it all.
70 virgins.
70, yeah.
Holy shit. So mining explosives.
Yeah.
Is that still a thing? Is that still around? Or
Yeah, man, there's still gold mines.
Yeah. I know you guys are big into
In
the
Europe,
oil.
California.
Do you guys you guys still do minerals and stuff?
Yeah, minerals, lots of diamonds in Canada, gold,
I had no clue.
a lot of stuff that's needed. Potash, have you ever heard of
No,
potash?
what's that for?
It's huge. It's used in a ton of stuff. So yeah, it's big time. And it's all these farmers finding it on their land and going from just being struggling farmers to fucking old Jed's a millionaire.
Oh, so it's like
pretty
discovering
funny.
oil.
Yeah, it's really funny.
I think Potash Patel's going to be here next weekend. He's a great act.
Somebody's going to stop.
Someone's got to stop. Hey, how are you, man?
Oh,
that guy.
too locked in. See,
Tough
that was
guy.
the guy trying to pick you off. He's too
Yeah.
locked in.
Yeah.
Oh, of course he's here. All right, now
He's
is
driving
this-
right into the Fillmore. That's
Have you
actually
ever-
He's
sick.
the rapper.
He's
He's
the DJ.
He's the lead singer. He comes after they all
Johnny,
get the shit
he's
out.
Johnny Quads.
Did you guys ever have like a musical aspiration? I feel like a lot of comedians and actors,
yeah,
you
for
try
sure.
to. What was yours? What was your
I
endeavor?
played guitar, and
Yeah.
I even had a rap band in the 90s.
You look like
No
you would be in
way.
Limp Bizkit.
I had a guy from...
Or not Limp Bizkit. Blink-182.
Firm Biscuit.
Please say the Beastie Boys.
Beastie Boys. You look like you'd be in the Beastie Boys. Sorry.
I had a guy from Pottstown in my band.
no
Did you
way.
really?
Yeah, yeah,
How was he
yeah.
like?
He's obnoxious. You know, he's
Really?
from
Yeah,
Pottstown.
that sounds about right.
yeah.
What did he play?
He was a rapper, too. Me and him were the lead MCs.
No way. Who was
Shouts
it?
out to Matt Green. I love you, buddy. I didn't mean to diss
Did he go to your
Pottstown.
wedding?
He's obnoxious. Don't get him by name.
But,
Did he go to your
he
wedding?
knows he's obnoxious.
Sure, he was a rapper in the 90s,
Matthew?
I guess. Yeah.
Matthew, did he go to your wedding?
No.
So I
sorry,
don't, never,
Matt.
never. I'm seeing if
Yeah.
I met him. Did you
Yeah.
say you apologize? to
Yeah,
him?
sorry, dude.
You would have ruined it, you obnoxious bastard.
Yeah, he would have for
You would have
sure.
grabbed the mic, tried to
Yeah.
drop 4 bars, and it would have been bad.
True, rapping a best man speech might be the new move. That might be pretty sweet.
Oh, I
if
would-
you get on the microphone and you just kind of let him have it.
Matthew's definitely got that feel of a rapper.
We opened for Dougie Fresh
Okay.
one time. We opened for The Far Side
Yeah.
one time. We were doing it, man.
How
We were
was it?
giving
How was it when you
all.
opened for them? Like, did they?
Well,
what was the
thing
response
is,
to you guys?
That's like, it's only half true. We were on at like 2 p.m. Far Side was on at like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
But it was great. It was great.
What?
There was like a couple hundred people
Thanks
there.
for your
and they
answers.
liked us.
Did you get to chill with them?
With the people?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
How were they?
They're fine.
Yeah.
Are you talking the bands or the?
Yeah, the bands and stuff.
Oh, the bands. No, I didn't. I ate.
Hang out with the audience.
He thought you
Yeah,
meant with-
chill with
he
the
thought you meant
audience.
with the
They were
audience.
the other college students.
You were a great fan. You like
Yeah,
your
no,
fans.
I ate KFC with Dougie Fresh and his crew, and that's about it.
Nice.
They were nice. They
Was
were
he more
nice
of a
to
wings,
us.
or was he more of a
KFC. It was breast, legs,
breast legs?
gotta be
breast
tough
mashed
to-
potatoes, the whole deal.
Rock and roll,
Yeah.
baby.
That's
Yeah.
got to be tough to commiserate over fried chicken. There's so much sucking fingers and eating going on. You got to hold it a certain way.
I find it very
Keep the conversation.
very disarming. It's
Sure.
a way to be in the moment.
Oh,
you
wow.
know?
Got it.
Chicken overpowers the soul.
They've said that before.
They say soup is good for it too.
I
That's
love
Punchline's
that.
new slogan. Yeah.
What was your worst job ever?
Oh,
Best
I don't,
job.
I don't think I
Yes.
had terrible jobs. I found working at an office pretty soul crushing.
Me too.
But now that I'm older, I'm like, well, job's a job. Everything's
Yeah.
a fucking bitch. You know what I mean? I think it was just my attitude.
A real nihilist approach there, Matt. I like you. You're good. Oh,
A
my
job's
God.
a job. Everything's a bitch.
Is he always as
Very
exciting on the road?
He's fantastic to go on the road with.
Yeah.
I'm concerned that they haven't put my name on that billboard once.
That's weird, right?
Yeah.
It'll come
I'm like,
up.
I'm in this building tonight, yet my name hasn't
Yeah.
come up once.
But that's the
everybody
Fillmore.
else is. Yeah, but they
but they
advertise.
advertise.
for-
Oh, do they really?
Yeah. But
Ah.
I haven't come up once. Less than Jake.
Turns out you're more than Jake.
I'm not even
You're
Jake.
not allowed on there.
They don't even have you on the poll.
Look.
I'm not
That's
even
a little
on the
bare
poll.
bones. That's kind of a slap in the face.
Okay, so.
Grammy.
Dude, right to the 27th. That's fucked up.
Damn. Okay.
Friday the 27th.
The headshot part's got to be the worst. Were you guys like nervous during your headshot thing, like the entire time, where you're like, I don't want my face to look a certain way, or you don't care, it's whatever?
Yeah. I just gave up. I'm like, oh fuck.
Right.
Can't we just do audio?
Yeah,
Right.
true.
You mean
Radio headshot.
getting your headshots as like a performer?
Yeah.
I think when you first get them, it's really nerve-wracking. Now you get your picture taken every 5 minutes.
Sure, yeah.
It's not that big of a deal
We were
anymore.
emailing back and forth. I like that you kept the same headshot in your email address.
Is it? I have no idea what's
yeah,
in my
you
yeah,
look
it's
strong.
great.
No idea.
It's a strong jet black hair. Strong.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I'll have to change that.
No. Keep
Tiny
it.
little old man.
Keep it.
Raw power.
I was like, I love this guy. He started with an email. He started with his email profile picture, and he just kept it for the rest of his
That's
life.
hysterical. That it's
Yeah.
yeah. I didn't even know.
I didn't know if I was emailing the right guy.
That's really funny.
Well, how
Is this
did you
going to Australia? Is this going to Canada? Where's
Yeah.
this email going?
It's international. Get a
does it
passport
get
for the email.
I got to check that out.
Yeah.
Would you guys like to talk about matching hats?
Come on for 2 minutes. Talk about your jobs.
Yeah.
We're working with
Just come on
Punchline,
over.
so
Just
it's
come
a-
on.
it's a
Answer a
sanctioned
question.
thing.
Just come on. Answer a question. Come on.
One question.
Come on.
One question.
Come on.
Two seconds. You're embarrassing us in front of our guests. You're not working.
You're making us look like fools.
You're making us like fools in front of Ian Bagg.
How about that, lady? Will you answer a question, young lady, about backpacks?
This guy should be employee of the month. He was here an hour before.
Oh, I thought he was with you guys.
He was just waiting for someone to open the door.
Yeah, he's been here a long time.
Oh my God, Dunkin' Donuts. Look at that.
That's missing a.
That is not good parallel Parker right there.
No.
Takes a couple tries. So how did you two little bad boys meet each other?
We both did stand-up in L.A., and we would be booked at the same clubs.
Yeah.
And
Here's the point, right, Matt?
Sure.
If you do stand up and don't know somebody, chances are that's not happening. Like there's maybe like 10 comics we don't know.
I know,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Sure.
so we all know each other and we all kind of become friends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How was the LA scene? I mean, it seems like it's kind of been a little all over the place with everybody migrating to Austin and all that kind of stuff. Like, how was it when you
No,
guys
it's
were there?
much better now that those dicks cleaned out.
That's what I'm looking for. Okay. I had some questions.
Would you like to answer some questions about umbrellas?
Another LA
Oh!
comic?
She's a bad parallel Parker.
She just hit the van.
She's hit the U-Haul.
No way.
No way.
Look at it. Look at this. She's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what a call.
Oh my God.
Oh,
That
yes.
was awesome.
That's my girlfriend. I got to run.
How
See you
did
guys.
she miss that? Yo.
I mean, God forbid a guy blacks out and drives around.
We have it on film.
We have our reaction to it on film.
Oh, Jesus, don't put us in.
This is awesome.
Oh, dear God.
You're going to
Now
implicate
she's-
us now.
Now she got to deal with paperwork after all this busy day.
Yeah,
Of,
I'm
like,
guessing
loading
there's
in
no
trucks.
insurance.
I don't really see any damage either, though. Oh, they hit a cone, so we're all. No, we don't. We're not angled towards you.
You know what?
That's not who I was expecting to get out of the car. How do you mean I hit it? Come on, buddy. You've hit things before. You know the feeling.
It just came out dumbfounded.
That's
like,
awesome. The guy's like,
what?
what?
This is
I mean, I
not
guess
your
you're-
first time.
I guess it's a pretty.
You're lucky there's a riot. Nobody can come here from the police department.
The cops are pretty.
Call them for a traffic. We got a bumper thing down here. Oh, we're a little busy right now.
You get in a car accident and then four dicks are just laughing their asses off over it. Well, you got to get all the insurance information.
Oh, God.
He pushed it onto the tire.
Was that bumper before or after that crash? My God.
Well, they're in a precarious
hit you.
place where I think they are parked illegally. So he has the argument of
What
what,
are
were
you,
you guys
fucking
doing
say
here?
you're-
What are you,
I'm going to say
traffic
this
cop?
I
right now
thought
as
about
we all
going
mumble.
old
His rates are going up.
Yo, yeah.
Rates.
Oh,
He's got
yeah.
no rates.
deliveries.
Why was he
He
even
got no
here?
mail, he got
what's
no
going on
bills.
that he was here?
$100.
I think he's driving somebody off. He's an Uber driver.
Was he driving? And then he decided to back out?
Yeah, I don't know why he's decided to back out. Usually you
My
can just
God,
get
this
right
is the
out.
best podcast I've ever done.
Yeah, so
Car accident in the middle of it?
yeah. Look, we can't get you a guest, but we can get you a civil dispute. That's the best we can do.
Sir, would you like to talk about what happened?
I want to talk about the beard too.
We are attorneys who can give legal
Yeah, thank
advice.
Sir, we'll be character witnesses. Just make sure you give us a subpoena.
Welcome to the People's Court.
Dun, 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 dun. Wow, wow.
Oh, this guy'd like to talk.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, buddy.
You want to see? You want to talk about what you just saw there?
You want to talk? Hey, there you go.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Hey, how are you?
Would you like to discuss the incident?
Did you see what happened?
Discuss what?
The incident that just happened here?
Did you see it?
What happened?
Guy just backed up into a U-Haul.
Guy didn't see a massive van in a U-Haul behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah, backed right into
The
it.
damage is pre-accident.
And then pretended he didn't do it.
Yeah. Where do you think his bumper went?
I don't know.
You think that's his first accident?
We do a podcast where we talk about people's jobs. You want to hop on for like 5 minutes and just talk and horse around with us? It's a good time.
You got nothing better to do?
I got 5 minutes. Sure.
Hell yeah, dude. You don't want to go
Alright.
into work early.
Oh,
What do you do for a
water?
living?
So, 4 things for a living, technically.
Sweet,
There
name
we
'em all.
go. I work here. I serve, maybe bartend if they ever need it, or walk around in circles thinking I'm confused.
Sure.
Or
Okay.
acting confused.
That's good.
Love it.
And then I worked full-time as a research supervisor at Thomas Jefferson, which is... That's like a loaded gun of what I do. Long story short, we're clinical trials, and that's all I can get into. We work with adolescents.
Oh.
Okay.
So that's like my full-time job in a sense, where that's like my background. But also my second job's always been in the industry, bartending and whatnot.
Which is
So
more fun?
I've been here for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Which is more fun?
Rewarding, research. That's my background. Fun,
Brooklyn Bowl.
maybe. Depends on what kind of show I get to watch.
Depends
Yeah.
if you're doing
what
just
the day's
circles
like.
or figure eights and stuff.
What?
Like, I want to go back to the circles. You just walk around in circles. I like that.
If I can pull it off, I'll do up and down and get my steps in, so it looks like I'm rewarding.
Yeah.
I don't have to go to the gym. You know.
Yeah, sure.
I love it.
I've always wondered as a server, and this has been, I've never worked in the food industry before. If you see a person order a meal that looks good and they don't finish the entire thing and you take the plate away, are you allowed to have a little bit, maybe 1 to 2 bites?
I mean, as long as you don't get caught, yes. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna be straight. You could pay me $4,000 and I wouldn't touch something someone else
I
touched.
like your number. I like your number. $4
You
grand.
put a gun to my head. I'll take the bullet for that.
Oh my God.
What about
Or
$5
$4
grand?
grand.
What about $5,000?
I'll take the bullet.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. All
I
right.
like
okay,
it.
what if they ordered
You're
a
very
bullet?
honest.
Okay,
Yeah.
now, yeah.
There we
And,
go.
and you're not a gouger either. That's what I love it.
Yeah.
$4 grand.
What's your go-to server phrase? Like, I know people have like jokes that they come back and they say, like, you know, if there's a baby at the table, they're like, "Is he picking up the bill?" Like, do you have any kind of built-in jokes you do?
That's funny.
Fuck no.
Nothing. Just like get
My
out.
mom's
Yeah.
curse.
Yeah,
Yeah, of
yeah,
course,
yeah,
yeah,
all day, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't have anything. If anything, when I'm bartending at other jobs I've worked at, depending on the person, if I can like get enough to riff, I would just go with the story of like, they ask, "Oh, what's your name?" I mean, I usually won't tell people my name unless they ask.
What is it?
Anytime another server goes up or a bartender's like, "Oh, this is Sutton," they'll take care of you. I'm like,
Sutton.
please don't tell me my fucking name. I don't need them to give some weird ass report.
Sure,
like,
sure.
Review.
So-
and
so
then
your
they're
name's
on some,
Sutton?
Like, oh, I need to get some money out of this. Not like some money, but like, you know, people will like run out Yelps because
Sure.
God
Yeah.
Almighty.
Well,
Right.
this
What's
could
your
be a nice-
TikTok?
Yeah, sorry.
What's your
What?
TikTok? What's your name?
What's
and
your
what's your
TikTok?
TikTok?
You can throw these on.
I
here a
do
little
not
bit.
have
Sutton
TikTok.
Place. That's what you should call yourself.
Another thing, you could put a bullet to my head and I would still take the bullet over TikTok.
What's up with all
How
the
about
gun
$4
talk, dude?
grand?
Is everything good?
I am just alienated by all social media to the point of like,
Good move.
I mean,
Well, you're not
going to
help us push this podcast at all, are you?
God damn.
We're really relying on
How
you.
you gonna tell
I
your
am
friends
not
about this?
suicidal. I'm just saying. If there's options, I'll take that.
Now you sound like a politician. Like,
That's
I'm not,
exactly-
if anything happens to me, I was not suicidal.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you. So you're a server. This is a big opportunity for you.
Yeah.
We have a professional comedian here that could help you.
Professional.
Could help you bump up some. I don't,
We're dying on the vine here.
Professional.
I don't know.
I'm a pro. So my go-to is I'm a pro yapper. So as long as people aren't pissed that I keep talking and they have kids, also being a parent, I just talk to the kid and then it's like, oh, we're gonna give you money because our kid likes you, and I'm like,
Sure.
sure. I
Sweet.
don't like you guys that much, but I'll take your money.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a-
take
That's
one.
fantastic, Sutton. We're at 5 minutes.
Hey, there we go. Yeah, I gotta clock in, and if I don't clock in time, I'll probably get flagged.
Well, are you excited?
Don't get fired.
What are you most looking forward to today's shift?
honestly, it's just we do family bowls, so it's gonna be a bunch of kids in there, and I'm just gonna be
Circles.
Is it
zoning
actually
out.
bowling?
Circles and zoning
Yeah.
out, and hoping
Really?
to God
It's
it's a decent day.
it's bowling and rock shows, right?
Yep, bowling, and we have a venue upstairs, and we do anything from okay, so artists that are notable that we've had here: Chapel Roan, Dochi, Polo G,
Jeez.
Bouncing Souls.
Discuss fishing.
The Roots played we did a weed fest, and the Roots played it, which was
Nice.
sick, but it smelled so fucking bad, like
Yeah.
shit weed.
I like that.
First
though.
time
I
around
was like,
weed.
God, and then we did a high school prom the next day, and I was like, yo, these kids are coming in, and it smells like
What's
so
the-
What
Yeah.
smelled more like weed, the high school prom or the Roots picnic?
Yeah, it's gonna smell like better
high
weed.
school prom smelled like shit, not weed, but yeah.
Yeah.
The weed
It's gonna smell like their mom and dad's weed.
Yeah.
This is an aged
So
weed.
yeah, it varies. I mean, it's fun. Not like it's funny, but there'll be times where you'd think we're gonna have a sold out show for big artists, and you're like, okay, Polo G was supposed to headline the Fillmore. He drew 500 people here, and I'm like, I think this guy has more hits than Chapel Roan per se at the time, but Chapel Roan performed here, sold
Pink
out easily.
puppy.
And
Pink Puppy
yeah.
Club.
We did Dochi's first U.S. show here, and it got to the point where people were fucking fighting in our, not actually fighting, but
Yeah.
Everyone was cramming to get.
Would
in
you
our
guys like to
VIP
discuss the
area.
argument you had today?
Where I'm just standing there God damn it, God damn it. I get a free show, but God damn it.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Sutton's still
Yeah.
going.
I definitely have to pop into work.
So,
Thanks, Sutton.
Well, dude, thanks for jumping on. We really appreciate
Yeah.
it. It was a lot of fun.
Hey,
man.
Job
That
by
was great. Thanks
Job
so
by
much.
Brooklyn,
I'm Matt.
Brooklyn
This is
Bowl.
Kyle.
Kyle and
Matt Fultron.
Matt Fultron?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
There
man.
you go.
Thanks,
Thank
buddy.
you so much, dude. Have fun.
You know what you should do? You should start a podcast called $4 or a Bullet to the Head. That's what you should.
That is true.
You should start.
There's some people in there to join me.
Brooklyn
There it
Bowl.
goes.
They hire the
There
mentally
it
health.
goes.
That's a great podcast. $4 or a bolt to the head. Welcome back to another installment of $4 or a bolt to the head.
There
you
it
have an
goes,
idea what's
Sutton
happening.
Place.
Yeah.
I'll take the $4,000, please.
$4 again. The most lucrative podcast of all time. The sponsors are fucking dying, man.
BetterHelp is
Young
getting all
man,
over
can we
that
talk about your
podcast.
job?
How are you? Or your really cool beer?
He just had
We'd
a great
like
time with
we'd
it.
like to talk about your job. It'll be fun. We witnessed an accident.
Yeah. You ever witnessed an accident before?
We may have caused it.
I love how everyone
Come
respects
on.
the production.
It's crazy, yeah.
We never get that either.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What's that?
We never get people respecting the production. Everyone is.
They duck under
everyone
the
is
camera,
ducked under the
which is
camera.
wild in 2025. Because nowadays,
how we
people
doing
are
over
like,
there?
Fuck your camera.
Yep.
Nope, he's not happy.
No, man,
Insurance? Do you have
it's never
insurance?
fun.
We were at a yard sale one time, and somebody walked by the camera, and they were like,
Nah.
is this a double
No
XL
insurance?
RR? No?
It's okay.
Sorry.
How much you want for this camera?
We
Yeah.
have it on tape.
Yeah, we got it on tape. Got it.
Yeah.
Because we don't. We do not have it on tape.
Take his Crocs.
It's bartersmanship, yeah.
How much for that hoodie, you think? What's up? I saw you walk by already one time. You want to come on?
Come on, you're interested.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
5 minutes. You can promote anything you want, anything you got going on.
He's
you
actually
can
got a
jump on.
punchline jacket on,
Oh,
doesn't
you got a
he?
punchline jacket on. We got a
Oh.
punchline headliner right here.
What the fuck? Where'd you get that jacket? It's actually cool.
Yeah.
Can we just talk to you about your jacket for a second?
Just come on. Get
Yeah,
over
he's
here,
going to be
man.
there tonight. Can he get a jacket?
2
No,
minutes,
I just
yeah.
want to know where you got that jacket from, son. When? How long ago?
It's probably a pre-pandemic jacket.
Oh,
wow,
so it
vintage.
comes with a mask.
I'm swimming in it, so.
He's got, a,
Fantastic.
he's got a Pfizer jacket.
Got a bunch of
How about
COVID test strips in those pockets.
that? Yeah, very nice.
Be careful over there. There's incidents happening.
Head on a swivel.
That guy caused COVID. Be careful. My God.
They call him
My God.
Batman.
You know what? You know what? The hardest part to get people to go by your podcast is when it becomes a dead end.
At a crime scene?
Because there's nobody can go by.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
tough
this is
sledding.
the first crime scene we've ever had.
We
That
still
can't
wait.
be
Are we
true.
waiting for the police? Is
can't
that
be
what we're
true.
waiting for?
No, I
Yeah,
think
let's
we'll-
interview them.
Yeah, we might be bad luck. We had the governor of Pennsylvania on, and then 3 days later, somebody burned down his house.
Yeah.
So
One of your listeners.
Wow.
Yeah, hopefully
Oh, God,
not.
don't
And
give
we
my
like to
address
say
away.
no.
So
yeah.
good luck, Ian.
We like to dispute that, but yeah, we might not be the best.
How'd you guys get
voodoo.
the governor on?
He's his digital guy is a fan of the show and a fan of like my Philly sports content. So he was like, "You want him to come on?" And I said, "Yes, please."
Oh man, we should have been on that episode because I think the governor's great. I think he's a
Oh, yeah?
badass.
I like
He's
him.
the man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's the man.
It's good when you like. I guess it's really good when your governor, people know about him in like other states. Well, it's not always good.
He's going for it. He's sticking up for you. That's
Yeah.
what you want in a governor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not trying to cause, even though they burnt down his house. He's not trying to. He's not trying to cause havoc for your people.
He
just
seems
wants them to be-
intelligent as well.
Yeah.
Not everybody's intelligent out there.
Not
No,
everybody.
not in politics these days. Not a
No.
lot. You got Marjorie Taylor Greene
You-
and
you don't
whatever
even have
that
to put
is going
politics there,
on.
bro.
and-
You can just say not everybody's intelligent out there. I was on a podcast.
Anyway,
That's pretty much goes straight to her, doesn't it?
I was on a podcast the other guy. Hey, ever been to Europe? I went to California.
Yeah, Sacramento. The food there is so weird.
It's really Sacramento does stink. Sacramento stinks. I hate Sacramento.
well, you
Shots fired.
You guys tour all over. Give us like your top 3 states that are you wouldn't expect to be a fun place to be at.
Pennsylvania is a great state.
Really?
Yeah.
Like Philadelphia and Pittsburgh are really different and
Never
really
been to the other
fun.
side.
Yeah. I like Denver. I like Madison, Wisconsin.
But you knew Denver was
Yeah.
going to be great. Like, just Colorado's fantastic, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
Like-
didn't
like
know it was
being-
going to be that great.
Really?
Like when I got on stage, I was like, this is fucking awesome. If we're talking about working,
I'm-
I think you're just talking about civilian life.
No, working.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Madison is the one that shocked me.
I love Madison,
I had
yeah.
no idea it was going to be that good.
Right. And
Especially
then
for a college town.
Minneapolis. I say wherever polite meets educated, boom.
Ooh,
That's
okay.
your
Now
sweet
you're
spot?
having a good time on stage. That's what I say.
Okay.
I hear that about Huntsville, Alabama. Like Alabama, you wouldn't think that they were kind of as attuned to it, but apparently that's where NASA
Who
is.
said that? Yeah, it is there, but who said it was good there?
I've heard some people maybe not say good, but they're like, that's a place that I've been to.
One of the best burger joints I've ever been to. It's in a bar.
Yeah.
And it's like they do Wagyu burgers, I think.
Ooh, yeah.
At the back. And they're like, hey, what do you want on this? And I go, can I get lettuce and mayo? Nope, we do mustard and ketchup. What do you want on this? And it was fucking fantastic. I'm like, this is
I
good.
bet it was.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh, that sounds good.
When you know it's going to be good when they say no to you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's great. That's what you
We
get
know
out in
how we
Philly.
do it.
No,
Yeah.
this is how we do
You're
it.
going to like it this way.
That's a lot of the Philly cheesesteak scene. Is a lot of like.
let's put
not
the
a lot of
girls into this
customization.
you can't
podcast.
even get the cheesesteak if you don't order
Hey,
it.
how are
It's
you?
impossible.
Can we talk to you about your jobs?
5 minutes.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
just
It's a fun time. We horse around. We goof.
Sure.
we dip.
Love that.
There you go.
What do you do for a living?
I'm an intern at a nonprofit.
I can tell that you're not into podcasting. Do you mind if you just
Oh,
put the
my
thank
bad.
you. Oh, you're fine. You're
so
fine.
you make no money at a place that makes no money?
Yeah, basically. No, I make a little bit of money, not a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
I missed the last part. Intern where?
At a non-profit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what kind of work do you guys
how'd
do?
you get that internship?
What was it? Indeed.
Indeed.
I just found it on
Indeed, you did.
Yeah,
My goodness.
I just found it. I
Let me
don't
guess,
know.
you're just walking by Brooklyn Bowl and they offered it to you?
Yeah, basically.
Nice.
That's a nice thing because Indeed has a weird like Craigslist-y vibe to it, where I'd be a little hesitant based on like the offerings on there. I feel like LinkedIn is the more secure.
Well, be
one.
careful over there, young lady.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I just kind of applied to anything.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I need a job.
Sure.
What else did you apply to that didn't give it to you?
Just any graphic design job. I
Ah.
was just like, all right, let's see.
You need a flyer, girl?
So it's
Get
graphic
flyers?
design for a nonprofit? Like what specifically are you doing with this this nonprofit?
I make flyers.
shit.
Yeah, I do make flyers. I
Yeah.
run the social media, and I play Pokemon on a DS because I get no work.
Okay,
I
nice.
have like nothing to do ever.
Beast.
I like
That's
that.
why they're a
I like
non-profit.
that. Other
Yeah.
duties as assigned, dude. That's what they say.
I love it. Good for you.
Yeah, I think they forget about me most of the time.
That's
Yeah.
not your
The best way
first
to do it.
job?
It's the best internship ever.
Like first like real job.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're just out of college.
No, actually, I have one more year.
Of
Okay.
college.
Yeah.
And you're working. And what are you taking in college?
I'm a graphic design major, and then I take a lot of painting classes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very
Nice.
cool.
What do you want to do with that?
Well, there's not
Working a
much
nonprofit.
to do with painting.
Yeah.
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 I
What
think
do
I will end up working at the nonprofit once I graduate.
Good
so
for you. What do you think of this behind us?
this mural,
Yeah.
I can't really see the whole thing.
Why don't you
Walk
take a step
across
out?
the street,
Why don't you
come
take a step
back.
out and you tell us?
Take this with me.
No, take your headphones off.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, sorry, it doesn't
headphones
extend that
off.
far,
All
so-
right.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then walk across the
Thank
street
you.
and judge it.
All right.
Ah, non-profit.
Give us a full and be as critical as you need to be.
And remember that my grandma painted it.
His grandma did knit this before
No.
she passed. Yes.
Yes.
Very beautiful.
She's not alive anymore.
No,
I mean, yeah, it's decent.
She hates it.
Wow, it's
Decent.
decent.
I don't hate it. It's
Okay.
Just like,
and they say the younger generation doesn't have any politeness to them. That was very
I said
polite.
decent. That was nice.
I
I
think
Yeah.
decent's fair. Yeah. I
Oh,
think
you
decent's
should
pretty
work
fair.
with the elderly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably do.
Work with the elderly.
Do you work with a lot of
Non-profit.
older people? What's
Yeah,
it
what are
like
you
being
not
a young
profiting
person in the
on?
office?
Being what?
A young person in the office. How do you navigate the olds?
Oh yeah, everyone is old. Except
Yeah.
my supervisor, she's only 2 years older than me.
That's it.
Really?
Yeah, so that's nice.
You guys get
What
along?
do you guys discuss?
Actually, sometimes we talk about bars.
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 Yeah, like
Bars?
going out to the bar. Yeah.
Oh, good for you. Are you legal age to go to a bar?
Yes, I'm almost
Okay.
23.
Almost
No one believes
23.
that.
22, they call that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that would be 22.
Sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, most people think I'm like 18.
Okay.
Oh.
No.
Well,
Yeah.
good for you. So you get ID'd everywhere you go.
Yeah, how old did you think I was?
I thought you were about 35.
Yeah, I get that one too a lot.
That was weird. I was like, you were walking along like you had an attitude like you're 35. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
let's get that single mom to talk to us. And then you came over here and you're 22, almost 23, just living life with no profit. And I was like surprised.
This would be my daughter.
This is your
Yes.
kid. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That's your
my
boss.
daughter
Yeah.
that
yeah.
looks the same age as me.
That's right.
I don't judge her.
Don't bring her into this.
She's actually my little sister.
That's your little sister?
Oh wow, how about
Nice.
Yeah, she's sophomore now.
Hell yeah. Almost
In high school?
junior.
College? Nice. And what are you taking?
Psychology.
Oh, judge
Ah.
us.
Get in here. Yeah, join,
Yeah.
join the interview.
Judge us.
You can be under the tent.
So are you a nonprofit? What do you do? Just strictly classes?
As
So
a
that's profit, a
psychologist?
for-profit dog kennel. That's crazy. Nice. Really now?
How do you diagnose them?
I didn't even know that existed.
Can you give her the mic if you don't mind?
Dogs.
How do you diagnose them?
Yeah. I look for signs.
Yeah?
You can tell.
Be careful over there. There was an accident.
Head on a swivel.
You look for signs. So what's an indication that you look for?
In the dogs?
Yeah.
Stubbornness.
Ah.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're just
anger.
deaf.
Yeah.
There's some angry ones.
Yeah.
Weaponized incompetence. I think dogs can do that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
They seem like they get away with a little bit too much. I'm not a big dog guy myself. I'm a bit of
Really?
a cat head.
Yeah, can't you
Yeah.
tell by his red mustache?
Hey,
Definitely a
beautiful
cat fan.
stash, dude. It took me 3 months to grow this.
3 months.
Yeah, ladies,
Oh
it's
my
not as
God,
easy
you
as
got
it
just
looks. All
judged.
right, it's tough sledding.
That was
my
a judgmental look. That was like she just psychosis you.
It's the best I could do. Yeah, for all. What do you mean for that?
They're
For
both
all of this.
disgusted by that.
Yeah, that
is
was
great.
psychology at work right there.
And it's only getting thicker. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's getting. Well, when I get older, it'll grow better. I'm 30.
Well, almost 30. You're 29.
True. Yeah.
29.
Yeah, when I turn 30, it'll be.
Little mustache.
That's
And you'll have a
exactly.
big mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'll be a big, strong man one day.
Okay.
But in the meantime and in between time, I work for a nonprofit. Yes. So Pokemon. What Pokemon are we hitting in the office? Is it like a throwback Pokemon, or are you going to like the new age
It's
weirdo
like
ones?
the 2004 one. It's on a DS.
Pokemon Ruby.
Yes.
I think it's like the red one.
Yeah,
Gotta
Pokemon
catch 'em all.
Ruby.
I just started. I got this DS
Yeah.
recently.
Now, do you play it at work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing to do. I was actually told by my boss when there's nothing to do, you can like watch TV and stuff.
That's
Wow.
I was like, I
pretty
mean,
sick
it's
job.
a non-profit. They don't really.
Yeah,
care
yeah,
about it.
yeah. They don't
Yeah,
have to
they're-
make money.
They're not going to have a profit whether you're there or not.
Yeah.
You did mention that going to the bars, talking about going to the bars with your boss. I think getting drunk with your boss is the real way to
Christmas
network.
time, when you get drunk with them at Christmas time, that's
That's
when you
right.
really
Well,
connect.
at, like
Yeah.
the Christmas party.
Yeah,
That
it's for a
advances
raise.
your
Not just
career.
Christmas time.
Yeah,
Just
I
Christmas-
don't, I don't think we got a Christmas party.
No.
No.
They couldn't afford
gotta
it.
get a
What
Christmas
religion
party.
is it?
What?
You can keep walking. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Just
Yep.
stop and hold your umbrella over the camera for a second.
Where are you from?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead a little bit further. So a little bit. Stop right there. Right there. Stop. 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 Ah.
Just totally.
I'm from a little town off the coast of China called Canada.
Ah.
Yeah, he's a Canadian man.
I'm from Long Beach, California.
Really?
Yeah.
Where? That's that accent?
Yes. We're very European.
They call it
It's
Little
the Europe of
yeah.
the West.
Yes.
You are not from there. I'm very gullible.
What are you,
so
ice?
I'm kind of like, oh yeah, maybe.
Big fan of Magnum PI.
Well, so we have the dog kennel, we have the nonprofit. Give us a parting word that you'd say about each of your jobs that you
Where are
either
you
want to be
from?
better or worse.
Where I'm from?
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
question, actually.
Here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, this is getting real.
Go back to work.
Where are you from?
I'm like, yeah.
My God, here come the cops.
Oh,
This
the
is
cops
getting
are
exciting.
coming.
Jesus
think they'll come on?
Christ, dude.
I think they could have.
This is
I
crazy.
think they could
Wait,
have
so
said.
where's this going, by the way?
Where
we
is
don't
this
know.
going?
Yeah.
We
Oh,
have
we're
no
pretty sure
idea.
that guy's going to jail.
Yeah, that guy.
Good luck.
Has he got no insurance? What's going on? Young lady, has he got no insurance? She don't care.
Got
She
bigger
doesn't.
fish to fry.
She's
Remember, she started off in a nonprofit. Don't let your life go that way.
It's not a bad job. Nobody is getting jobs, by the way.
That is
There's
true.
No
Is it true?
jobs.
That is true.
Who
yeah.
told you that?
nobody wants to work anymore, too. Is that what they're saying?
Oh, God.
Well, no, but you need
AI.
a job. Yeah, AI is stealing all the
AI.
jobs. Every single job.
Do you think the AI will steal your dog
I'm gonna
kennel
love
job?
this because the cops
I
gonna.
don't think the AI can do that.
No,
Not
Well,
yet.
You seen the
There you go.
Boston Dynamics guy?
No, I don't think he's talking. to you.
Nope.
Tattoos at U-Haul.
Love it. This is the best
At least you got a
podcast
story
ever.
to tell.
Honest to God.
Yeah.
Car accident, cops.
Wait, so where is this like?
We seen it.
You put this on like Spotify?
And Apple.
Yeah.
And Apple.
Wow.
And social
a
media?
More of
thing
a
called
visual
YouTube.
platform.
Yeah.
YouTube?
Oh yeah, YouTube. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We
What's
give-
it
TikTok.
called?
The TikTok.
It's called Men at Work.
Yes.
Minute work?
Men
Yeah.
at Work. Yeah.
Men at work.
Yeah.
It should be called men and women at work. But
Men
these
and women.
guys-
See, that's-
these two guys
That's
are a
the
little
Canadian.
sexist.
Yeah.
Well, there's no women, so.
Thank you. There's
You're
no women on the
all
podcast, so
our
we couldn't,
men.
we couldn't
hold
do
on. There's no women on the show? Your brother is fantastic.
it. Them at work.
Men at work?
Them at work.
Them at work.
Them they at work.
Then
We could do men at a non-profit. Yeah.
Look at him just.
He's just done.
We're not even recording anymore. He's just torn down.
he's gotta get
He's like, I gotta get out of here. The fucking cops are here.
got
Well,
warrants.
ladies, we'll let you run. Give us one parting thought from the. Give us something that the Gen Z knows that we don't know. Give us some kind of like cool fact.
I can't believe you agreed to come on
That you
this.
don't
I can't believe
know?
you agreed to come on
You
this.
know
Fuck him. I was like, I'm
Yeah,
asking him.
Trisha
What
Paytas.
the fuck was that?
Damn.
I'm like, they had good numbers.
Let's see. I don't know. I gotta think. What's?
Thanks, dude. $4,000, or should I message you?
That guy, guess what he'd do for $4,000?
Do you know what Big Chungus is?
Yes, that's our
He's got
nicknames.
he's got two. What? What is
Big
Do you know who
Chungus.
Big
What's
Chungus
Big
is?
Chungus?
Explain to Ian who Big Chungus
It's
is.
like this. It's like the Looney Tunes rabbit.
Hold on, is that him?
Yeah, that.
Did you really just say it to his face? Hey, you know who Big
No.
Chungus is? He's like, you sons of bitches.
They're
Get outta
brash.
here."
They're so confident
Oh,
this
my
generation, but
God.
they can't find work.
Girl, you don't even make a profit.
I do.
Judging
I
people.
personally
You're in
make
the red, you're gonna
money.
judge
I
Big Chungus.
personally make money.
does.
That guy's
But
got 4 jobs.
That guy's
Three
four
jobs.
jobs.
3 of them he hates.
And one of them he has to give blood to every day.
And he gotta film you.
And he got to film you? What did you just
No,
say?
that's another guy who was wearing red. That
No,
just
what
left.
was that? What was that language? And he got to film you?
Everyone says I talk funny. I don't know.
You're from here, though.
Yes, I am from here.
Hold on, where are you from?
The Big Chungus. I can't believe we've hit the Big Chungus portion of the podcast.
Oh, my
This
God.
Comes for all
This
of
may
us.
be the best.
Oh shit! Tell your friends that are coming to Punchline.
Rain, accidents, cops, no money. Big Chungus.
Big Chungus.
I love Big Chungus.
Well, look, thank you guys so
Oh,
much.
now
for
they're
hopping
turning on the music to get rid of us.
Yeah, we'll let you run.
They just
before
turned the
you-
music on to get rid of us.
Thank you so much,
just
guys.
like-
This was a lot of fun. You guys are both a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
This is like
Thanks, girls. Good luck
Appreciate
with
it.
everything.
I'm gonna look this up.
Yes,
No,
men at- men
that's
at
the
Pod.
plan. That's
Be
the hope.
well.
See you, team.
This is like when they go to the homeless encampments and they just play loud noises.
Yeah,
So they just
they're trying to get us off the streets. There's cops right there.
So what do you think about that one, Matt?
Those guests?
Yeah.
I thought they were very cool. Very good sports.
I honestly thought she was about 35, 40 when she was walking down here.
You got a bad eye, dude.
Called over an 18-year-old to talk to us. That I know. I was like, oh, God.
Almost 23.
It is funny, though, me and Ian have a theory, which is the more cheetah print you wear,
I noticed
the
that.
crazier you are.
Yeah.
And so she wasn't very crazy, but she was just slightly. She had a bra and a scarf.
She just
Yeah.
had enough.
You know what I mean? Just a little dab.
You need a subtle dash
And-
of cheating.
and-
Surprised you
no
guys- you
disrespect,
guys-
I'm a
you
big
guys are
fan.
around
Sure.
that
She was cool.
age.
100%.
Well, I'm surprised. How old are you?
I'm 32.
Oh, it's still right.
Yeah.
You're 29.
29.
You could have tried to pull that. 23.
No, I think my lady would have a word about that. My lady's
Yeah.
small and Italian. I don't get the fuck
Oh, my
around
God.
like that. Yeah.
Your lady's small and
Younger
Italian, so
than-
her mustache outshines yours.
Younger than 25, I just can't relate to you.
Are you single?
I just feel like no. I've
Well, that should be your big thing. not their age.
just trying to carry the conversation a little.
Getting the
You're
dating-
25. I can't relate to you. Not that I have a lady already.
Yeah, are you guys married, gents? You guys
Yes.
out of the town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am.
I went to
Yeah,
a Matt's
married
wedding.
Any kids?
No kids.
No kids?
No kids.
Wow.
We've decided to stop this world.
Yeah. That's a good move.
Because I'm right in the middle of like, should I have a kid or should I not have a kid? What do you think?
I think it's
Decide my fate right now.
Yeah, I think that answers that question.
Outside punchline.
Do you guys think I should have a kid? Thanks for coming on our podcast.
610-632.
$4,000 or a gun to the head. I
That's
think
the greatest advice.
I think it's really tough to have a kid right now. Want to have a kid?
Yeah,
I
how do
think
you
of all
talk
the
to
wings.
him?
Oh, here comes more vans to be hit.
Oh, great.
What's going on? Can we get an update?
I think he was the hit.
How's it turning out down there?
How's it going down there? Big dog.
To deal with.
Yeah, he's locked in.
Oh, he's gonna go stop things. He's got a little walkie-talkie.
What channel do you think they're on?
3.
Yeah, probably 3. 3 sounds like a good one.
3's good.
1 to 2 people would be able to guess that. 3, 4.
Hold on, please ask us for what we've seen.
Sir, we have it on camera if you need anything.
You got to stop saying that. We don't.
We have it on camera.
We have-
We
we have-
don't.
We were here.
You sure? We have it. We also have the audio. And we're
Us
talking
discussing the
over
whole
and
time.
everything.
We're
Yeah.
right here. We're
Yeah.
Channel 4, right on
Witness.
the spot.
If you
Not
need
a
to subpoena
good-
us, we're good.
Not a good day to fuck with the cops, guys.
Yeah, it's really, we got to be on their side. You guys are out of your fucking minds heckling the cop. Let him live.
Just go unnoticed by the cops is your best bet today.
I think
He ain't
that's
go-
probably
Matt,
right.
I don't know if you've seen how he dressed. He's in a golf shirt. He ain't going to
No,
the
Yeah, you might be
True.
right.
Yeah.
I take it back. Let's go, boys.
I know.
He's B level. He's the newbie. He's a rookie. They're putting him on the traffic beat.
They're the worst
he's still,
kind.
Yeah,
he's still
yeah.
had a sense of
He's
humor.
got something to prove. He's got something to prove.
They're in the non-profit division of the police.
He's got Ian down with a gun draw. Like I'm performing here later. It's like stop resisting.
I'm going to have to ask, how do we wrap this show up?
Yeah, that's great.
We are probably 5 minutes away from doing that. Is that cool?
Okay, yeah, no, that's totally fine.
How do we wrap the show up?
We got to go meet the real cops.
Yeah. And dear God, by the way, fellas, thank you so much for doing this before
That's
we.
fun.
Yeah, this is you guys are awesome.
This is
Sorry, I
insane.
didn't mean to check my messages in the middle of
You're
that.
perfectly fine. We don't give a fuck.
They'll cut it out.
Yeah.
No, we've had literally. You guys have been the nicest guests
That
I
one
think
guy.
we've ever had.
Yeah.
Oh, you
really
should just-
nice. Oh yeah.
You get a lot of assholes on here?
Well, I think we get people that would leave a lot earlier than you guys would have. You guys
Yeah.
were great sports.
Yeah, when we pitched you a podcast that we asked people to come on and talk about what they do for a living, and we just have no foot traffic, and we picked that place, that's never a good sign.
I'm comfortable with this amount of foot traffic.
I enjoy that they turned on the music.
yeah,
like
that's
it's a
that's a
CVS.
nice
Yeah.
subtle fuck you. It's better than tear gas, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Well, they called in the backup band.
It's way better than Tear
Well,
Gas.
depends what song comes on. I might start tearing
I
up.
saw her in Game of
Yeah.
Thrones.
Is that band?
How'd you hurt your foot?
She seems cool.
You guys want to talk about your band?
Would you guys
talk
like to
about your band?
discuss?
We should have talked about your band.
Yeah, why not?
This band doesn't want to do anything. And look what happened to them. They got hit by a car.
Get over here.
We
dude.
watch them get hit.
You got a
How
cool
are you?
vibe, dude.
You do have a cool vibe.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Please, pop a squat. We'd love to have you.
Is that Canada Goose? Yeah, I know. We're like 4 weeks overdue to get that. budgets are tight.
Thanks, man. No, yeah, it's a little janky.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys? I'm Luke, by the way.
Luke, Matt, good to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you, man.
Luke, Ian.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Ian.
meet
I'm
you.
Kyle. Luke, have you ever? Is this? Are you performing here tonight?
I am. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
sweet. Did you hear about the car accident?
I'm just kind of being brought up to speed about this.
All right,
car.
we got audio. We don't have
Is it your-
have video, but we have audio of
Is it your band's equipment that was affected by this?
No, we're in the Sprinter.
Got it. So who are these guys? These the roadies?
This is Hardtack Man. That's the band we're on tour with. My band's called the Dirty Nil. We're from Dundas, Ontario, Canada.
I'm from British Columbia, bro.
All right, on.
Yeah, bro.
The Canadian
I'm playing in this building tonight. You're over there. Canada's got this, bro.
Holy shit, we're getting invaded. I thought we were doing the invading.
It's gonna be the most polite interview of all time.
It's a psyop. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
We're here for the riots.
Yeah, there's a massive protest today. They decided to bring in the nicest people of all time.
Yeah. Thank God. Thank God.
How long are you guys on tour down here?
We are on tour.
Sorry, I think it's a little jank.
Oh. He's not the singer. You can tell by the way he uses a microphone.
I am the singer.
Oh, no.
We are on tour until August 9th.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you the lead singer?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. For better or for worse.
What kind of music? Genre?
Rock and roll. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Is rock and roll back?
What time do you guys go on tonight?
For me, it ain't going away. I don't really care about how everybody else feels about it. I just like doing it.
Yeah.
I need to know what time you go on tonight.
What time we go on? I think we're on at 8 o'clock or something like 7:38. Yeah, something like that.
Oh.
Maybe 7:45.
I'm going to try to sneak across before
Please
I
do.
go on.
Are you playing?
I'm playing in this one.
What band are you in?
I'm not in a band.
Oh, what are you playing?
I'm a comedian. I'm in
You're a
here.
comedian?
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, that takes a lot of cojones to
Takes a lot of coolness.
cojones to get up there
cojones.
with
I like
just a
coolness.
mic.
I'm like, no. No, I got a touch of the tism.
Is there any beef between performers, like somebody in a band and a comedian, or is there kind of a lot of like camaraderie that you guys see?
Yes,
Well,
we have a lot
I
of
have
beef.
no. I have nothing but contempt for. No, I'm just. No, I have nothing but admiration for comedians because I mean we listen to a lot of stand-up comedy in the car, and I think as fellow people that are willing to get up in front of people with a microphone without electric guitar.
Why does your band use crippled people?
Listen, we'll get to that later. But No, we salute you. We salute you. Anybody willing to go up and do their art, we salute you.
Oh, okay, comedian.
Yeah, it's fun, right? Yeah, you just do it, right? Yeah.
What's
How
the
did you start? Tell us how you started your band.
Started the band because we're from a little town and there was nothing else to do. Yeah. We used to light off homemade fireworks in the woods, and
I used to work with explosives.
we have a lot in common.
My God.
do have too much in common.
You might be my cousin.
Are you? Yeah, we related. Yeah, we were blowing up things in the woods, and we decided maybe this is not the best use of our time. So we attempted to learn how to play music, and now we're in Philadelphia.
Sure.
That's-
What's the Canadian rock and roll scene like? Like coming up in that scene, is that a
Class
pretty
Tiger.
big one or class? What was it?
There's some fantastic bands from Canada for
Sure.
sure. Constantine, Sloan.
Love Sloan.
The Guess Who.
The Guess Who?
Bachman Turner Overdrive.
BTO? Come on.
Attack in Black.
Of course, yeah.
Mets. I can go on and on and on. There's a lot of
Rush.
great- Rush.
Rush, good one. Yeah, true.
Do
Teenage
you know my
Head,
friend Todd
Hamilton.
Kearns?
I do know Todd.
Todd plays with Slash. Plays a bass guitar.
That's pretty sick.
You're
Yeah.
like, nope, don't know him.
I know Todd Kearns, right?
He was in Age of Electric.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, exactly.
A little bit before my time, I think.
What's the best thing about
What's that?
tour life? Sorry.
Best thing about tour life is ripping for the
How many
kids.
broken legs are in this area?
It's high density.
She's got a
Like
boot.
everybody that works around you seems to be in an incident. Did you notice that?
There have been incidents. There have been incidents.
Oh, what happened there?
Well, I reached into my my bag and there was a loose razor blade.
Oh my God, cocaine.
Yeah, exactly. But best thing about being on tour is
Obviously not finger banging. Look at his finger.
being absolved of all the responsibilities of being at home. I think it's kind of like being in some sort of like fun jail. Like you only have so much time to yourself, but you do your push-ups. You
Be
drink
careful,
your
there's an
black
accident
coffee.
over there.
You have a good time.
Yeah, push-ups.
I'm getting the cane by our
Yeah.
team. We got to go.
Okay, here's the
load
deal.
in.
I'll be over here. The hockey game will be on in my green room. I got 2 shows. You only got 1, right?
Yes.
So do you have to leave right afterwards?
No.
Okay, if you want to come over, we'll have some snacks. Talk about Canada. See how we can get it going again, and we'll switch Instagram and put on some TikToks and laugh.
That sounds
And then we'll
fantastic.
talk about Brian Mulrooney.
The man. The myth, the legend.
That's awesome.
Well, gentlemen, thank you very much for
Hey,
having
dude,
me.
good luck.
Get out there. Look at all those
Is this
bitches
thing even
waiting for
plugged
you.
in?
Nope. Cheers.
Thank you.
Be careful.
All right.
Go get him.
Good luck tonight. All right, we'll wrap it up.
Remember, Philadelphia girls are very strong.
They'll break your leg. Yes, of course. You've seen it.
All right, well, that's the pod.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Ian.
What was the name
Yes,
of his
man.
band?
The Dilly Nuts?
The
Nilly.
Nuts?
Nilly.
Nilly
Nilly.
Nuts?
Just
Dilly
Nilly.
Nuts?
Dilly Bars.
I think it was just
Dilly-
Nilly. Yes,
they're
please.
called the Dilly Bars.
The prize
Hey,
on there.
check me out at the Full
Where the
Charge
hell did
Power
everybody just come
Hour.
from? How was it?
I'm
Was it
everywhere.
good?
You can.
I love it. Thanks for coming out.
Hit that again. Full Charge Power Hour?
Yeah, the Full Charge Power Hour podcast. Check
Love
it out.
Anything you want to promote?
Nothing.
Love it. Go see Ian on his shows.
Go see Ian. Go see Matt. And
I
go
just
have a
want-
darn blast.
Remember, always look in your mirror when backing up. Peace.